found him. Well, here y'all go. You're following the tow truck. And like I said, we had a little problem trying to start it up. It didn't start. This is the first time it's ever left me stranded. Like I say, my advice to people, that have, lawn care companies, junk removal companies, whatever you're using the truck for. It could be construction. Just make sure you always put money back, make sure you do. Like I said, I've had this truck for about 3 years. This is the first time I've ever had an issue where, it didn't start. I've had to fix stuff on it in the past. I've had to, but it was just, just stuff I had to fix, maintenance, stuff like that. Nothing crazy. I don't think this is a crazy issue either. I think my guess is possibly starter. And it needs a tune-up. I've had it for about 50,000 miles, and I haven't had a tune-up on it. And I don't know the person before me if they did or not either. So that's pretty much this lady changing the tires. These ladies, some real women out there changing tires.
Got this gun, right?
There's 2 women out there. Equal opportunity, man. Women can do anything men can do. It's just whether they're willing to do it or not, So I respect anytime I see a woman changing a tire. Much love and respect, man, because you get so many women out here that they want to be treated as equals as men, but they don't want to do what the fuck we do. So when you got a woman that they do what we do, they need all the respect in the world. So back what I was saying, off topic, we're here driving. We're in kind of close to downtown Toledo, and we're just going to this shop. My experience with AAA, not good. It's never really that good. Usually when the guys get out, they're pretty cool most of the time. But like the truck didn't start last night. It was 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, and the truck didn't start, and there was nobody to answer the AAA phones. I just always had bad experience when I've had to call them, or they'll say they're coming and then they take 5 hours or 3 hours or 10 or whatever, and then when they finally get out there, they don't have the right kind of tow truck, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's just always something, man. The insurance company with AAA, I got insurance with them, and I do. I like the insurance company. They're all right, but sometimes the service, when it comes to like roadside service, hasn't been that good. But that's kind of the experience. But other than that, like I say, I'm not mad at this truck. It's done good. Vehicles break down if they're not new, you know what I mean? I'll probably have this truck forever. This is probably one vehicle that I'll probably have forever, unless I hit the lottery or something. I might still keep it. But it's always going to be the work truck, man. When I get, if I get, once I make more money and the business grows, things get better, I'm still going to have this truck. There's no reason to go out and buy a brand new truck and then scratch it all up. This truck has got, obviously, you see it's got scratches on it. I mean, it's the work truck. And I'll just keep, anytime something goes wrong, I'll just keep fixing it until, everything runs perfect in it. But that's pretty much what today is like. We're not just showing everybody nice lawn videos where we're cutting grass or we're cleaning out stuff and we're doing this and we're doing that. We'll also show you guys that this is the other part of the business. You don't see, a lot of people that do videos show this part of the business where you actually have to fix on your vehicles. When you personally, they say, hey, why would you charge, $40, $50 for a lawn or something? They say, hey, that's too much. It's too much. But they don't realize that you don't never keep all that money. You never do. You never keep all the money. And it always has to go out. This is the jail, you guys. You don't want to go in there. Lucas County Jail. We're kind of going through downtown. But yeah, there's a downside too, you know what I mean? You have to, so every time you do a job, I mean, I try to save at least 20%. At least 20%. At least 20% of every job, whether it's a lawn care or junk removal job. Sometimes it's a little bit more and sometimes it's a little bit less, but that's a goal of mine. Just because of stuff like this, if you end up having a breakdown, you know, you need to be able to repair. You know, we're getting the beginners. It's March, so we're starting getting to the point where we're about to next month. I mean, it's on. You know, we're finna start lawn care again, and people start calling for junk removal for some reason around the same time. So, just put money back. You know what I mean? If you also, we have another truck. So if for some reason like this one is down, you know, we're in another round, and you always want to have a backup if you can. I mean, if you can't, then you know, you keep on working until you get to that point, you know. But definitely, you know, have a backup. Same thing with equipment. It's not just with trucks. It's to put back money. You know, if you don't, you won't be able to stay in business, because what'll happen is you'll have to fix something, and then what'll happen, you won't be able to fix it, and you won't be able to complete jobs, and people will start looking at you like you're not reliable. So it's the same thing when it goes to with your lawn equipment, with your weed eaters, with your blowers. You always gotta have money put back just in case there's an issue. A lot of times people don't realize too that if, let's say, something goes wrong with one of your lawnmowers and it doesn't work out, or then you might have a backup. Something could go wrong with the backup too. You know what I mean? So, you know, always keep some little push mowers aside. You know what I mean? Always remember that, hey, I don't have properties that are too big to where if, you know, something happens to two of your mowers, you can't just grab a push mower and do it also. And this is just lawn care, obviously. And you can't have a backup for everything, but you can try. You know what I mean? You can definitely try. So the biggest thing is to put money back. Don't spend money on unnecessary things. Buy stuff that you can afford, and make sure you're charging right too. When you have customers, you want to charge right. You don't want to charge pennies, you know what I mean, just so you can get the job, but then you can't stay in business. So just showing y'all a different side, you know, of, you know, ABF junk removal and lawn care. Like I say, we're still in here right now. You can call us. I'm in another truck. I'm in a 2013 Ram. It's a 1500. You know, we can still do the job right now. You know, anything needs to be done. So just try to keep backups. Not a bad day today. It's real pretty today. If you look, no clouds in the sky. Real sunny. Still kind of cold a little bit. Still like in the high 30s, but definitely a nice day. So everybody, just remember what I said. Subscribe, share the video. Just showing y'all the downside, not always the upside.